Hi team, welcome to Automation for Testers. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about 4 iteration methods like find index, reduce and reduce right. Okay, so to take the demo, let's open the Visual Studio Code. Okay, so here I have already an array which has some values over here. Okay, so now the first method we have to discuss about is what? Error dot find method. Okay, so now there you can see returns the value of the first element in the array where the predicate is true and undefined otherwise. Okay, so now what exactly it is, we'll try to understand it with the example. Okay, so what is my requirement is I want to check or else I want to know is there any even number, we can say odd number is there or not. Okay, and if it is there, I want to know where it is and what is it. Okay, so now for example element. Okay, so now element divided by 2 not equal to 0. Okay, so now try to print it log and say cls, try to run the program. There you can see it is undefined. So as per the method it is said that otherwise undefined, that means if predicate is not matching, that means if this condition is not becoming true in any one of the case, it will give you what? Undefined only. So what I will do, I will try to add one odd number. Let's say this is a 71. I just modified it. Now if I run the program, there you can see it is giving you what? 71. If I have multiple, is it going to give you? Let's see that. So cls, run the program, there you can see only 71. Okay, so now the name itself is indicating find out the element which is matching to this condition, so I just want to know what is the odd number which is present in the array, that too only the first occurrence. It is not going to, if the condition is met, it will come out of the iteration. It will not going to continue because it has satisfied the condition and it has written you the value, and there is no point in continuing, right? So in these kind of scenarios, you can go ahead with the find method. Okay, so once again I will tell you the definition. You can see returns the value of the first element in the array where predicate is true. So predicate is something like, you can say condition kind of thing, right? So you can apply not only one condition, many things, but here we have applied only the one condition. So if that is meeting, which element is meeting that condition, that element value will be given to you using the find method. Okay, I hope it is clear. And now we have one more method that is called as what, guys? Index method. The name itself is indicating if you want to know the value, you have to use find method, but if you want to know its location, its index, then you have to go for what? Find index. There you can see 0 1 2 3 4. That means at fourth index this value is matching, this condition is matching. Okay, so quite opposite, that find method will give you the value when the predicate is true, and same thing, instead of value, if you want index, you have to use which method, guys? Find index method. Okay, so which is helpful for you to identify elements in the array based on some condition. Okay, so now let's talk about the third method, what, guys? Reduce method. This is very confusing. Okay, so but I will try my level best to make you understand better. Okay, so for example error dot reduce. Okay, so now try to read the definition. You can say call the specified callback function for all the elements in an array. The return value of a callback function is the accumulated result, and it's provided as an argument in the next call to the callback function. Okay, so might be little confusing, but I will tell you what exactly it is. For example, what it does is if I give you the high level overview in this format, there you can see 2030. What it will do, it will be passed as a first iteration. So two parameters will be given to you. Okay, so let's try to build the logic. In the bracket I am giving a comma b, that means first element and second element. Okay, so what do you want to do with these elements? You want to make a sum of them. Let's try to do that. What happens? Okay, so now log, try to print on the console. There you can see 282. So what does this mean? It is a sum of all the values which are present in the array. Okay, so now go back to your Excel. You can see 20, 30 will be passed. Yes, it is. So what is the output, guys? 30. Now this 30 will again pass it as a callback function. Okay, so now 60, what is the next value? 60. 30, 60, how much, guys? 90. In the again, this output of this particular callback function will be again input to the another iteration. So 90 plus 30, 120, and the same manner it will continue till what? End of the array. Okay, so if you want to know clearly again in depth of it, you can print out like this. See here, I am doing in this way. I want to write callback function like this here. So here you can try to print out the logs. For example, log. Okay, in order to avoid the confusion, open it, log a comma b, log a comma b, and then we'll do this operation. So cls, try to run program. 1 second, guys. Return this one. cls, try to run the program. There you can see 20 and 10, how much, guys? 30. There you can see 30. Again, this value has passed or not? So output of this earlier iteration 30, and then 60, which is a third element, and 120 is came, and after that, so 90 is came, 90 and 30 the next element. So like this, each and every value will be accumulated and will be passed to the another function as an input one, and then there you can see the output from here. Okay, 282. So like this, reduce method will accumulate, it's kind of accumulation, guys. Okay, I think the same method is present but with the name of with the name of accumulator in JavaScript or Python. I'm not sure, but this will do the same thing. Okay, what it will do, it will accumulate the each and every value. Okay, not only place operation, you can perform any kind of operations. Okay, so based on the need, you have to act accordingly. Okay, now what I will do, we have one more method, right? So reduce write also, right? So reduce write, same fashion, the name itself is indicating from the reverse order. There you can see everything is same, the same method definition, but only thing is that this one in descending order. That means from last 41 to 50, and after that the sum of these two value will be what? 71, like this. So in the reverse order, it will be coming out. Okay, so like this, the reduce method and reduce write methods will work out in this format. Okay, so I hope these 4 methods are helpful for you guys. The first method is what? To find out an element which is matching to our predicate. That means we can say condition. It will give you the value undefined if nothing is matching. If it give you the value if it is matching. And index is what? Instead of value, if you want the index, you can use the find index method. What is the reduce method will do? Reduce method will accumulate each and every value. Not accumulation. Accumulation is a wrong word. You can say it will give you the each and every value in this format. You can see, go to the Excel like this. Whatever the operation you want to perform, you can perform it and take that output. And if you want to perform anything on the next element, you can perform. It may be plus, it may be multiplication, it could be anything, guys. Okay, so reduce write means from the left to right to left. Okay, so I hope you have understood the find index, reduce and reduce write method, guys. Okay, so that's all for this today's session, guys. Thank you for joining the session. Have a good day.